name is Katherine Legge. I am a racing driver, or as you say out here, race car driver.
This will be the first woman to ever win a Toyota Atlantic Championship event as a rookie in her first ever race.
Katherine, 2 victories this year, earned both of them, and she did it again today.
Katherine Legge, who has been doggedly determined here today.
She is driving the wheels off this thing.
For me, 2005 was my first ever full season of racing. I'd done maybe 6 or 7 car races until then. At the end of 2005, I was really lucky. I got the chance to test the Formula 1 car. I drove the A1 GP car for Great Britain, and then I was driving the Champ car, and it was kind of like a mini shootout. People like Ryan Briscoe were there, Montani. But it was a ton of pressure, really, because Kevin Kalkoven, he said to me, right, if you can do the same time that the guys do, then you're in the car next year, and if you don't, then you're not. Yeah, that was a lot of pressure, but I managed to kind of suck it up, as they say over here, and get on with it, and I did a good enough job to get the ride.
Katherine Legge making her first Champ Car start today for the PKV Racing team. She's gotten by power, and if she can bring that car home 8, that would be the highest finish ever by a woman driver in Champ Car World Series history.
A lot of people have had a lot of expectations on me. We've been trying to manage that, and I think we've exceeded some expectations today.
It was getting the first one out of the way was a big deal, and then after that it was slightly easier.
Historical moment here. Katherine Legge will lead her first lap in Champ Car. For the lead on the Milwaukee Mile, Justin Wilson and Katherine Legge. Legge is up high. She's been out in front, and she holds Wilson at bay out of turn 4.
Being in a battle with somebody of Justin's caliber or Will's caliber or whoever, it kind of makes you feel like you belong. I've proved that I can race with the big boys, as they say.
She led 12 laps here today. Previously, Desiree Wilson, Janet Guthrie, Lynn St. James, and Arlene Hiss had run in this series. None had ever led a lap until today. Best ever finish by a female driver in this series.
Yeah, it was good, but that's just part of my job, right? That's what it should be like every time.
My first oval race was an awesome experience, and that's why I have the love of oval racing that I do.
For 6th, Katherine Legge and Dan Clark, and they've had quite an interesting battle this year.
Crash.
Oh, huge crash! Huge crash! Oh no! Huge incident!
I don't really think about the accident anymore. I just think, damn, that would have been a really good result in my rookie year at such an awesome track, And Road America still remains one of my favorite tracks, despite what happened.
Look at this. Just as you came to me, Katherine Legge, on her own power, comes out thinking about the mindset of getting back into one of these cars that can do that. Explain that.
I'd get back in and finish the race. I think you have to be a bit detached to be a race car driver, right? You have to have a bit of a screw loose.
I would have finished the race, I think, for sure. If they had a spare car or it was allowed in the rules or anything, I would have proved to everybody there, and then I could have finished the race. And racing is easy. There'd be girls doing it, right?
How about that Katherine in the Bell Micro car? I mean, she's really done a fantastic job.
Katherine Legge, unbelievable.
As we ride with Ryan Briscoe, Katherine Legge getting by Jan Halen. Talk about a muscle job from Katherine Legge.
There is Lady Katherine Legge in the Bell Micro car. All eyes on Katherine. Katherine Legge, 2nd year in the series, the only female driver in Champ Car.
Legge is 4th in that yellow and black machine. Then the Aussie Vineyards machine of Will Power in 5th. And Katherine Legge ties her career best finish with a 6th.
The main thing that drives me in racing is you can never get perfection. There's always something you can do to push yourself to achieve something more. I mean, there's so many things that you can do behind the scenes. The way you interact with your sponsors, everything. There's so many little things that add up to whether you make it or not. And that's the key, is just every little aspect, doing your best to get it as right as you can. Not leaving anything on the table. I'd like to think that I don't have anything to prove to anybody, but having come back to the States, I realise that I still do. When I first get back in the car, that's going to be the time when everybody goes, see, I told you she was really good, or, see, I told you she couldn't do it. So I have to make sure that the first time I get back in the car over here makes an impact, and I do a really good, solid, fast, professional job. I really like the IndyCar series, the way that it's portraying that it is the best of the best. It's getting to the stage now where I just want to be given the opportunity to get out on the track and prove to these people that I can do it.